Think about your 8-year-old self. Not many of us had big dreams at that age, and even fewer of us who did actually did anything about it. Well, now one North Charleston 8-year-old girl, she's lifting up her neighborhood. She started her own business, and it's taken off, even though she hasn't earned a dime. That's why Ming'le Planter is November's Jefferson Award winner. Minding the store.
There you go.
All so she can mind what really matters.
I think it's helping the neighborhood a lot.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
8-year-old Ming'le Planter has started her own candy store in Liberty Hill. Every dime and every dollar.
Go ahead, you can give that to Ming'le.
It's all donated. Smiles are the only real currency exchange.
I like putting smiles on people's faces, and because they put smiles on my faces too.
She does this all the time. She does all kinds of stuff that are positive.
I set money aside and then I spend a little bit on myself, and then I go back and then I give stuff away.
A $50 initial investment got her a few shelves and some snacks.
I got Gatorades, hugs.
The return on her investment is repeat customers and an uplifted neighborhood.
It just makes their day, and they just love it, and that she's consistent. And when she doesn't show up, they're like, why isn't she out here today?
That's Ming'le's mother, Nicole. She knows Liberty Hill isn't known for budding entrepreneurs like it once was.
Growing up, all I ever saw was businesses, and they were Black-owned businesses. There's really not too many good lights being shined on Liberty Hill.
It's an area still in need of bright lights. North Charleston police confirm they've investigated 4 shootings and a homicide in the neighborhood so far this year.
I see a lot of police ride through, and it's shootings or, just bad things. It's bad. The neighborhood kind of got like a bad rap.
She says that's why Ming'le's shop matters. It's just candy to some, but to her, it's about restoring a community and reviving pride in where they live.
I couldn't be more prouder than her. I'm just lucky to be her mom.
It really wasn't like a hard challenge, but a little bit of some parts was hard.
Not too hard to give out a little hard candy, a lesson Ming'le planters learn from minding the store and minding her customers, her neighbors that matter most.
She's 8 years old. She's out here doing it, so there's no excuse for anybody.
They might have a frustrating day, and I could just make their day better.
Ming'le's store is on the corner of Thomasina Gilliard and Gaynor Avenue in North Charleston. Her shop typically open after school. The Jefferson Awards were started by former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. They honor people in the area of community service and volunteerism. If you know someone who's multiplying good, go ahead and send me an email, mbhart@sbgtv.com. And one more thing, every dime donated to Ming'le's store last week, she turned around and donated it to her school, to the book fair. She wanted every kid who wanted a book to be able to get one.
Banks are feeling the impacts of higher food prices, but it's the busiest time of the year for food giveaways. Our Tara Jabor joins us live from Lowcountry Food Bank tonight. And Tara, what is the need like at the food bank this Thanksgiving week?
Hey Tessa, the Lowcountry Food Bank says they've seen a dramatic increase in need in the past 2 years. They said this year they plan to distribute almost 40 million pounds of food, but not without some challenges.
4 million pounds of food per month. That's how much the Lowcountry Food Bank donates to 10 counties in South Carolina.
We've been seeing a comparable need to last year. I mean, the need has continued to be at the same levels as it was in 2020.
But an increase in the price of food is being felt at the food bank. Nick Osborne says the cost of canned vegetables has increased 50 to 60% in the last year. And when it comes to buying trucks full of produce,
in the past, we would have paid $850 for a load. That's now anywhere close to $2,400 a load.
More food at a higher cost, and now they spend more time seeking food.
In the past, where retailers would have had surplus and we were able to purchase that surplus at a slightly lower cost, that surplus doesn't exist anymore. So we're purchasing food at the same price as retailers are purchasing that price.
And it's not just the cost of food, it's the lack of truck drivers to distribute and deliver products and the rising cost of gas. The food bank says they're looking for other donations to help families this year.
Donations of diapers and baby food and other toiletries help us as well, because it means that we can also provide those to those that need that.
Osborne says families with a limited number of resources face a lot of tough decisions this holiday season.
And if you donate $1 to the food bank, that can help provide 6 healthy meals to the community.
All right, as you just heard, the cost of Thanksgiving is higher this year, though. Not everyone is able or interested in spending all of that money or even overeating all day. So for you families, couples, hey, singles who want to get out the house this weekend and do something fun that will not set you back financially, our friend Christian Sanger with Holy City Center has some ideas.
So Photos with Santa, great way to celebrate the holidays, of course. So this is at Mount Pleasant Town Center. Professional photographs will be available at 1128 Market Center Boulevard. You also have special pet photos available, but that's only on Mondays. So if you want to get your photo of your pet with Santa, you'll have to save that for Mondays. And again, that's through December 24th. Another great holiday event is going to be the second annual Festival of Trees. This will be at the Visitor Center downtown. Was a very popular event last year during the pandemic. So they brought it back. It's an event that's held in celebration of and in support of cancer patients, survivors, and their full community of supporters. Every dollar raised will go to the Dragon Boat Charleston, which is a group that helps with outreach and support of cancer patients, survivors, and their community of supporters. For those of you who want to, if you do shopping or not, or you get a little bit too much food, you want to celebrate and relax that you're out of work, Edmonds Oast Exchange, they host Champagne Fridays every Friday. They offer a different one each week. You get to try it out by the glass with really reasonable prices. So a great way to celebrate and relax for the holiday season. Something that's new this year, the South Carolina Aquarium is hosting Aquarium Aglow. This is a pretty cool thing that they're doing over there. An immersive holiday light spectacular is how they describe it. It features tens of thousands of lights displayed throughout tons of installations inside the aquarium. They also have live entertainment, variety of food and refreshments available for purchase, of course. It's a great time to just relax and, not just see the lights, but you get to see what the aquarium has to offer during the day as well. And lastly, what holiday in the Charleston area would not be complete without a visit to the Festival of Lights over at the James Island County Park? This is open nightly through December 31st. Everybody, you should be familiar with this by now, right? It's this popular light show. There's an estimated 2 million lights that they have at the park, which is pretty incredible. And it's not just driving and seeing these incredible displays. They also have train rides, marshmallow roasting. They have an old-fashioned carousel, a sweet shop. There's gift shops. And, of course, Santa is there on select nights. All sorts of fun. It's not just lights. It's so much more. You can spend an entire evening there. So a lot to do this Friday after Thanksgiving.
And if you didn't notice at the bottom of every one of those graphics, we'll have it again at the 6 o'clock hour. It shows what nonprofit organizations you would be supporting if you were going to these. A lot of people in nonprofits are struggling right now because we are still going through this pandemic. So these events help with that. Much of the proceeds will go to those local organizations and the people who they serve who live right here in the community.
It's a little bit more important this year. I'm sure donations have not been coming in as strong to a lot of these. And some of them, as I mentioned, they benefit things like cancer patients or hospitals in town. So, we're dealing with a pandemic.
Yeah. All right. To make sure you go to our website, abcnews4.com, or my social media pages, all listed under Leah Uko. We have a list of all those events and more right there.